Guess who's back? Back again. Rama's back. Tell a friend with the Spelunky Daily Challenge for the 11th of June? Wednesday the 11th of June, one day before the World Cup 2014 kicks off. So I'm pumped for that, but we ain't worrying about World Cups or football at the moment. We're worrying about getting a good Spelunky run. You know what, as I'm usually doing to try and keep things fresh, we'll start off by trying to go through the levels pretty nippy. Obviously, if it takes a bit too long to get through the caves, or, you know, depending on what item choices might show up, we might kind of turn that into eventually doing a full run. But, you know, getting through the first level in 23 seconds, we'll take that. If I'm really going for it, speed lunking style, I really want to get through, you know, the whole caves system in preferably a minute. Probably worth checking out what's in this crate. More bombs, but as a side effect we'll take this damsel with us. Now, I used to always rescue the damsels, or the dogs, or the dudes, whatever you want to call them, whenever it was an opportunity, purely because health points are a very useful thing in Spelunky. But the more you play it, the more you realise that when you're going to die no matter how much health you have, you know, unless you've got either a freakish amount or are freakishly lucky. So for now, that's a well-placed arrow trap. That'll get rid of that spider there. With that in mind, we're just gunning straight for the exit. I'm not even going to bother trying to get the key. I'll grab the chest just to use it as a weapon, if possible, or even to set up a few arrow traps. Buy a couple of bombs from the shopman there. No point pissing him off for so little bounty. Not going to grab the key for the chest this time. It doesn't really matter. I'm not aiming to get to hell until I've, you know, at least beat the game on this channel, so we'll just skip right ahead. Is that a double spider? Yep, that's a large spider. This could mean the end of us if we're not careful. Luckily that bomb will end him, and we'll get his paste for sticking bombs. Use a rope here to set off the arrow trap, and then grab the arrow, just in case it comes in useful later on. Oh, that was incredibly dumb and incredibly unlucky at the same time. Luckily the arrow rebounded and killed the venom-spitting spider. Green spiders in Spelunky just walk backward and forward. They're not really much harm to you at all. The blue ones, though, with their spitting venom, are considerably more of an issue. We'll start off by seeing this red frog instantly blow up the tiki trap. Might be useful just to steal this guy's bow. This looks promising. I'll just wait till this guy responds so I can jump on his head. Cavemen take 3 jumps on the head if you're not wearing spiked shoes, but they always have a boomerang, which comes in mega useful. Now, I'm going to muck about with this guy's goods. I like the look of his wares, and because of the positioning of the shop, it should be quite easy to dispatch the shopkeeper. Just got to be careful of a man-eating plant. You don't want to land in there, spiked shoes or not, it will end your life. So I'll play it a bit close to the ear there. Hopefully that shopkeeper will land. Oh, here's another KG moment. Really do not want to step into the path of a boomerang, because they will keep hitting you until you're dead. Safely through the exit. At this point, I'm looking at the clock, I'm thinking 3 minutes through the first jungle level. You ain't ever making the 8-minute Spelunky mark there unless you find a jetpack right on the next screen or whatever. So at this point we're basically thinking no more speedlunking. Let's just try and get through it reasonably quickly, try and get through the temple, make up for the horrible fate that happened yesterday. Now, I can take a huge risk here, but with this trap hanging about, hopefully the shopkeeper will be dumb enough to land inside and get spiked. If not, we can always just keep doing that to him. Come on, man, one more hit, one more hit. Ah, you got spiked there, that's how we do it. We'll steal his shotgun, which should make things considerably easier, especially if we get to the ice caves. Onward we go. The dead are restless. This is a special type of level in Spelunky where the level will be filled with zombies, I guess you would call them, and also vampire bats. Now, I do want to find the vampire bat, because if I kill him, I can take his cape, which will make traversing the ice caves so much easier. Incidentally, underneath this gravestone that says Ash, if you bomb it, I'll just demonstrate now, just in case we don't see it for another long time, you'll find a shotgun underneath. Excellent reference to the Evil Dead series of films. Here we'll see a zombie, which is almost no concern whatsoever. You can also get to a secret level in Spelunky called the Black Castle, I believe, if you bomb underneath the tombstone that has a statue on it, or sorry, a crown on the head of the skeleton. We're not going to bother doing that though, it's a bit risky at this stage in the game. Unfortunately, it looks like it might be too much of a risk to go and find that bat, so we'll move on to the last level of the jungle. Instantly a frog jumps at us, gets his just deserves. Now this is a bit sneaky. We could use up a rope here. At this point 11 ropes is a decent amount, so I kinda wish I hadn't done that now. We'll blow the hell out of this floor here. Hopefully something attractive in that little crate. Careful, careful. Sticky paste. I mean, we've already got that from killing the spider in the caves, so not that great a find, to be honest. Oh, that almost went wrong way. Sticky paste is almost vital in some ways, especially for getting to the very last boss of the game, Yama. But it's easy to run through. You either get it in a chest, buy it out of a shop, or if you kill one of the large spiders you saw in the cave, they will always drop some. Now, I want to be very cautious of this guy with the shotgun here. Sorry, this guy with the boomerang and this guy with the shotgun. I really didn't want to do that. Really didn't want to do that. What's the best way to go about this? Land on his head. Oh, fuck that up. I shouldn't be alive, but somehow I made it out. Was that 1 health I escaped out of that situation with? I'm down to 1 health. Reasonable amount of bombs though. Unfortunately I've lost my shotgun. Really don't want to muck about with that guy there. Yetis will die in 1 hit if you are using a spiky shoes. You can't whip them to death though, and I think without shoes you need to jump on their head 2 or 3 times. Someone's just set off a chain reaction of events. That's nice. That couldn't have went any better, really. Probably shouldn't have used those ice paths there, but I have more than enough bombs to safely make it across, grab the shotgun, and move on to the second ice cave. I'm always confused over... I mean, I do call these blue levels the ice caves, but then I don't feel it's complete calling the first set of levels the caves. So I don't know, I think maybe calling them the mines is a better option. But that's neither here nor there. As you can see, it is very open in the... Oh no, this is not what we want. Very open in the ice caves level. Fantastic if you manage to get a jetpack. Oh, that timed perfectly. Now, if we go into this spaceship, do I want to say? We'll kill this mother brain. Be very careful about those pink balls, since they ruined the last daily challenge. They will chase you and eventually dissipate. Now this should kill the mother brain there. Does that... I don't believe you get anything at this stage. Or is it... Is there a jetpack, I wonder, behind there? If I remember right. I believe there's a jetpack always buried beneath the Queen Alien there in the rock. I could be wrong though. No, there is. That is fantastic. That's going to make life a lot easier at the moment. As you can see with a jetpack, as long as you either land or have climbing climbing gloves to latch yourself onto the wall to reset the jetpack's boost limit or thrust limit, whatever you want to say, it can keep going for... I mean, it's a reasonable amount of time. It'll carry you from the bottom to the top. But obviously if you fall from that height, it'll do damage to you, which would kill us outright at this level. But yeah, you never want to turn down the jetpack if that's an option. It makes it so much easier to get more ropes, which now are completely useless to us, with this little blue hunk of technology on the back. The stone head, which we would be using if we were doing a hell run, not at all concerned about that at the moment. I am concerned about the shopkeeper who's bound to be lurking down here. Of course, they're not very clever, these men of wealth and commerce. which is great because in the ice caves they'll frequently run straight down to the bottom. Feeling confident about this one now. Jetpack always makes things easier. I would have the option to go on a secret level here. I could go to the spaceship level, which I would get through by entering that door in there. I'm going to avoid it at the moment. Maybe in a later video I'll try and make it a goal to eventually get there. But for now I'm just happy to try and do a vanilla run. That large Yeti there actually can't damage just by jumping on him without spike shoes. Spike shoes, oh that folks. Just when things were looking so good, bloody skeleton pops up. Well, I was having fun there, but that's kind of ruined, so that's it until the next daily challenge. See you later. Bastards.